All right, shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Brother Yosef. I want to come back to you with another wisdom lesson today. This time, expressing the importance of surrounding ourselves with the wise. Surrounding ourselves with the wise. Now, this is perhaps one of the fastest ways to obtain this valuable treasure is to surround ourselves with individuals that have already proven to be wise. All right, and that's when we can get the breadcrumbs, the gems that comes from them, even in just having a casual conversation. All right, so I want to be able to back up what I'm saying with scripture so that we can understand that if we have someone in our midst, our vicinity, that's within 50, 100 miles away from us, and that exemplifies a tremendous amount of wisdom, we need to surround ourselves with these individuals as often as possible. All right, so I'm going to go to Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, "A wise man will hear, and it will increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel." All right, so this is very important. Is surrounding ourselves with the wise. All right, talk about that. Got a chapter dedicated to that in the 12 fundamental laws of wisdom. All right, be a good opportunity for you to go deeper into surrounding yourself with the wise. This is a very important matter. All right, that we surround ourselves with individuals that are seeking to be wise. There are individuals out here that care less about wisdom. All right, and I can see, I've been able to observe it these last few years as I've been talking and traveling and sharing this information with individuals. All right, you see some individuals, you see them, their eyes light up and they show a very great interest in it, and then other individuals, they just like, I really don't want to talk about wisdom. And those individuals, you don't keep talking about it. You don't keep talking about something that's so valuable to individuals that can care less about it. All right, so a wise man will hear. It's telling us that if we are individuals that want to be wise and have wisdom, we're going to have to learn how to listen. A wise man will hear and will increase in learning. He's going to gain the valuable information as he is learning. And a man of understanding will attain us a wise counsel. We're going to talk about associations on another video. Association is key. It's a law that deals with associations, and it's way more important than a lot of individuals would like to admit. All right, so Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 20. Surrounding yourself with the wise. All right, it's very key that we surround ourselves with wise individuals, and that's one of the fastest ways that we can gain wisdom is through the experience of other individuals that are older than us. All right, they can give us information that can cut off a 5 or 10 year learning curve out of our lives. All right, these individuals, if they've been here for 20 and 25 years, longer than we have, and they can share some information that can help us and prevent us from bumping our heads, why not surround ourselves with individuals that have experience? All right, Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 20. "He that walks with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." So it tells us that if we walk with wise men or wise women, we will be wise. That is a nugget right there from the Torah of wisdom. All right, some of us, we need to change our associations. We need to change the individuals on whom we are conversing with on a continual basis and surround ourselves with the wise. Even if it's only about 3 or 4 or 5 of you all. All right, get around individuals that are in love with wisdom. Get around with individuals that are profiting off of their experiences. All right, let's continue. Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 17. All right, it says, "Bow down thy ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply thy heart unto my knowledge." So we have to bow down our ears to hear the words of the wise. All right, these are some of the most important words that we will hear outside of hearing from the Spirit of the Most High itself. All right, we have to hearken unto the voices of the individuals who have paved the way for us. Got a video back there talking about honoring the elders. All right, did that video I think over a month ago. Or you can go back and check that out. But it kind of feeds into this in some type of way. But we need to surround ourselves with the wise, and the wise does not always have to be individuals that are 70 and 80 years old. All right, you have young individuals that have been ascribing to be wise, and they have proven themselves to be wise over time. And if you have individuals that are your age or maybe a few 5 or 10 years older than you, and you see that they love wisdom, you see that they're trying to apply these laws and these principles in the Torah wisdom, then cling on to that man, cling on to that woman as well, along with the elders and the mothers that you have in your connections. All right. So bow down thy ear to hear the words of the wise, and apply your heart unto knowledge. All right, Proverbs chapter 20. We're coming straight from the Torah of wisdom. I'm not even going to go there. All right, Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 5. It said, counsel in the heart of a man is like deep waters, and a man of understanding will draw it out. All right, I said I'm not going to go there, but I'm going to go there anyway, because some individuals, you have individuals actually that are angry, upset that I'm teaching wisdom. All right, and they say that I'm teaching some other type of wisdom. And the wisdom that I'm sharing is coming straight from the Torah of wisdom, the wisdom books. They saying I'm teaching another doctrine out here. All right, I had to get a little second to vent to y'all for a quick second. Proverbs chapter 20 verse 5, it said, counsel in the heart of a man is like deep waters, and a man of understanding will draw it out. If you are a man or a woman of understanding and you get around those wise associations, all right, it's going to be up to you to draw it out. A man of understanding will be a person like going down to the well. You're going to go down there. You're going to have to draw that information out of those wise individuals that you surround yourself around there. Yes, sometimes the wisdom comes within the conversation. One of my elders told me that. He said, I'm calling him. I'm trying to get this wise counsel from him. And he just said, hey, you know, wisdom comes within the conversation. So you have to be able to draw out the wisdom from them in the conversation if they're not freely just giving it out to you. All right. Ecclesiastes Chapter 7. Go to the Ecclesiastes sleek off of that. Ecclesiastes Chapter 7 and verse 14. It said, use not many words in the multitude of elders, and make not much babbling when you prayers. So when you do get around these wise individuals, it's going to be up to you, especially if you are the youngest one in the group. All right, I find myself sometimes being the youngest among the elders. All right, that means it's time to be quiet. That means it's time to listen twice as much as we end up speaking. All right, use not many words in the multitude there. So you do find that group of people that are wise, and you surround it. If you are a woman, a young woman, and you connected yourself to some mothers, some emas, all right, it's not for you to go into there and start trying to tell them everything or teach them. I've learned that myself. It's not wise for you, even if you feel like you know the precepts and you know the scriptures, you can go back and forth and you can do all these things. All right, it's not wise for you to try to go teach someone that's 20 and 25 years older than you, unless they solicit your advice or solicit your messages. All right, use not many words in the multitude of elders. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 25, the book of Sirach chapter 25 and verse number 5. All right, surround yourself with the wise. It said 25 verse 5, it says, oh, how comely is the wisdom of old man, and understanding and counsel to men of honor. It is, oh, how comely is the wisdom of the old men or the old women. All right, I've been around a mother before. I had this one mother that I met, and I wanted to sit and listen to her. She was a mother, an older woman, but she has so much experience, about to be 80 years old. I just wanted to hear what she's been through, gain the nuggets from the women. Sometimes you men are so prideful, you think that you can only, the Most High will only speak through a man. You are sadly mistaken on that one. And it shows that you don't possibly believe Joel 2:28 when he said in the last days he will pour out his spirit of all flesh, your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. All right, women, the Most High deals with women. All right, and that's another thing for you women. When you get around these women that you know that's seasoned, that's aged, they got some years on you, it is time to listen. All right, listen unto them. Oh, how comely is the wisdom of old men, and understanding and counsel to men of honor. Much experience is the crown of old men, and the fear of Yah, or the fear of the Most High, is their glory, their esteem. All right, that's their esteem, is their much experience and their fear of the Most High. So gain what you can. Gain the experience. That's what our children sometimes don't want to gain from us. They think that because they got a 7th, 8th grade, and 9th grade education, they feel like they want to teach us what they know. All right, and not learn and profit from our experiences. One of the greatest values of wisdom is when you could profit off of your experiences in the past, or profit off the experiences of others. And in this case, you'd be talking about profiting off of the experiences of others, and those individuals who you surrounded yourself around that have been considered wise, or that are on the road to wisdom. All right, we are on this journey. We're on the road to get to that hidden treasure. All right, Ecclesiastes Chapter 6. And it's not just always easy as asking. Some individuals think that, oh, Solomon just asked. Well, when you go to Ecclesiastes, I believe it's chapter 1, he said that he continued to search. He searched and seeked out the hidden things among men. So it didn't just stop with the prayer. He was searching and seeking for more wisdom. All right, Ecclesiastes Chapter 6 and verse number 36. I think that's what I'm looking for. He said, if you see a man of understanding, get thee betimes to him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. All right, number 535, I should have went there first. It said, be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. Then I got to go back to 34. Stand in the multitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. Surround yourself with the wisdom, with the wise elders, and with the wise mothers, the emas. Surround yourself with the wise. This is a guaranteed way for you to obtain wisdom. Is get around wise individuals. The law of associations. Associations are key. All right. They say you are the average of the 4 or 5 people that you hang around with the most. That's debatable. Some people will say even your income, the amount of money that you earn, is connected to those people. So some of us, we need to get around some new people. And who better to surround yourself around than individuals that have proven themselves to be wise, that can give you information that you can't even put a price tag to. Let's go to Ecclesiastes Chapter 40 and verse 25. I'm about to close it out with this one. All right, Ecclesiastes Chapter 40 and verse number 25. It said, gold and silver make the foot stand sure, but counsel is esteemed above them both. Counsel from a wise elder, counsel from a wise mother is esteemed highly than gold and silver. And that's what I want to share with you today. All right. Surround yourself with the wise. Get around those individuals that are striving for righteousness, that are striving to grow. Some individuals, they say, I got enough wisdom already. All right. Some individuals, when I'm out, I'm talking to them about my book, and I'm, letting people know about it. Some people say, oh, I got enough wisdom already. And that person, at that point, they have plateaued, and unless the Most High do something different with them, they're done growing. All right, and you want to be around individuals that are promoting growth. You want to be around elders and mothers that are promoting growth. All right, promoting growth in you, and that they're also trying to continue to grow in wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And you want to be around an elder or a mother that wants to be an elder or a mother, and that wants to instruct you. Because some individuals, they don't want to be involved with the next generation. They don't want to teach and instruct the younger men and the younger women. All right, you can see this more on the women's side. Some women say they don't want to be a mother. They don't want to be talking to the younger women. And so where do the younger women going to get their advice from? Where are the younger men going to get their advice from if we do have elders to say that I don't want to be involved in their lives, they just have to figure it out themselves, or I'm just worried about me and my family? All right, that sounds good. It sounds noble. All right, we all are instructed to take care of our family. All right, but we need the wise elders. all right, to come forth so that us younger men or men that are subscribing to grow in wisdom and knowledge and understanding can learn the valuable treasures from them. All right, surround yourself with wise individuals in business, all right, and in your finances, spirituality, and marriage. We got to get around wise individuals, wise married couples that have been together for 20 and 30 years. They have a lot of wisdom that they can share you on what works and what does not work. All right, I'm just connected with a man that's been married for 49 years. All right, some information I need to learn from him. All right, I'm gonna have to contact him or even show up at his house. All right, and gain the valuable treasure. But I have taken it upon myself to surround myself with the wise. All right, and I pray that you do the same thing. So with that said, also for those of you that are just joining this channel, just coming stopping by for the first time, click that subscribe button, all right? Click the bell button for notification. For those of you that have already been subscribed to the channel, make sure you like the video, share it, and comment. All right, we need your comments in the comment section so that these videos can pop up to more places. And also, it is good to hear from your experiences and your feedback. All right, it's very valuable. All right, we can't get that if you don't leave your comments. So with that said, until the next time we meet again, I say shalom, shalom,